Hey everybody, this is John from Red Relics, and today I am going to be discussing with you 4 really awesome items that you can find while you're out thrifting. If you are very lucky, you will find at least one of these items at some point in your thrifting adventures. And these items were used in movies, and they have become a integral part of pop culture. People buy these, they love to have them in their collections. They're super cool items, and we're going to jump right into this video right after the intro. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon. Okay, guys, we're going to jump right into this, and the very first item that we're going to talk about is this really cool vintage German Siemens RT712 radio. This actually comes in one of two models. There's an RT712 and there's an RT711, and both of these radios look identical. This was used in one of my absolute favorite movies. It was Deadpool, the very first Deadpool, when Wade Wilson is sitting on the edge of the bridge. He's listening to that iconic song by Salt and Pepper, and this is the radio that it's blaring from. And as he is setting up the movie, they show this radio, and he's sitting there on the side of the bridge kicking his legs. Super cool movie. But this radio now went from being like a $5-10 radio to now being worth anywhere between 75 to 125 bucks. This is a rare radio, but the fact is that it's in that movie. It makes it even more desirable, and so many people are now looking for this radio. I want one myself. I would love to be able to put it in my pop culture shop and be able to make it look identical to the radio that he used in the movie. How cool would that be? That would just be so awesome. Okay, guys, this is a pretty exciting one myself. I've actually found one of these before. This is the Krups 223 coffee grinder. This is for grinding coffee beans. And it is just, it doesn't even say Mr. Fusion on the side. Someone has actually already updated this. They have put the stickers onto it to make it look like the one that was actually on the DeLorean in the very beginning of Back to the Future Part 2.
Ready, fuel! Go ahead, quick! Get in the car!
No, look, Doc, I just got here, okay? Jennifer's here. We're gonna take the new truck for a spin.
Well, bring her along. This concerns her, too.
Wait a minute, Doc, what are you...
This sells anywhere between $150 to upwards of $300. If you find this, you can actually buy the stickers off of eBay. They sell the stickers on eBay. You can buy those, and you can actually make your own fusion reactor out of a coffee bean grinder, and they sell for 300 bucks. You could imagine that if you went into any type of mom and pop thrift shop, if you found this, it would be on the shelf for no more than a couple bucks. It's just an old coffee grinder from the 1980s. No one's ever going to suspect, not even Goodwill would ever suspect, that this item is anything more than a used piece of electronics that belongs in your kitchen. So that would be absolutely, this would be an absolutely awesome piece to be able to find. If I found one, I'd probably just keep it. If I find another one, I will keep it. I'll put the stickers on it, and it will go in my pop culture shop for sure, because I love Back to the Future. Okay, guys, the next item that we have here is this really awesome flash off of an old Graflex camera. These sell anywhere between 175 bucks, probably upwards to $400 if you have it with a camera. But the reason why these are so sought after is because this was the original lightsaber handle that was used to make Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and it was just a piece of camera equipment that the prop designer that worked for George Lucas found and says, hey, this will make a great lightsaber. They put what they call greeblies on it. It's just little accessories that they glue or attach to the outside of the piece that they're trying to make into a prop. And this is now something that is extremely hard to find. If you find one of these in the wild, you're pretty lucky, but they're still out there. And if you see anything that looks like this, then you need to pick it up because it is worth a lot of money, as you can see. So happy hunting. Hope you find one. And the final item here is not exactly all that rare. I do believe that if you go to a lot of estate sales and if you go to a lot of auctions, that you could possibly find this. Even could show up on the shelf at Goodwill. And it's just an old Sony Walkman. But the thing about this Sony Walkman is that it was used by Star-Lord in the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. And he made it just almost unobtainable. Like, these sell, even in broke condition, they still sell for a couple $100. And in good working condition with like the orange headphones and everything, they're going to sell between $600 to $800 all day long. You can check the sold comps on eBay and you will see that these are just super rare, but they're super cool. I would personally love to have one and get the actor that plays Star-Lord to sign it. His name's on the tip of my tongue. Someone let me know down below in the comment section. That would be great. That would be super helpful. But I would just love to have one of these. I could just see it with his signature on there, have it under a nice little glass dome for presentation, and have it sitting on one of the shelves in my store. That would be absolutely awesome. But if you find one and you want to hook a guy up, you want to sell one to me for a couple $100 in that shape, hey, I'm your guy. So get out there, get to finding it, and shoot me a message.
Raise your hand if you know what this is. Should have thought this through. I can't see if you're raising your hand. Several hundred years ago, long before you were born, this was invented. This simply has one function, and it is to play music. There's no touch screen, there's no streaming. You listen to a tape, you started at the beginning, you ended at the end. You couldn't hit shuffle, you couldn't skip back and forth, you couldn't hit repeat. You listened to a tape as if you were sitting at a concert, but all in the ease and comfort of a walk. So they called it a Walkman, because you put it on your head and you could walk, man.
So this is it, just a real quick video. I wanted to show you guys 4 awesome items that you could find out in the wild that aren't really hard. One of them is a sleeper to me, and that's the Mr. Fusion, the coffee grinder. I think that that would probably be one of the easiest ones to find because it's so inconspicuous. Like, who would ever imagine that that would be a $300 coffee grinder just because it was used in the beginning of Back to the Future Part 2. It's probably one of my favorite. Which one of the 4 are your favorite? Let me know down below. And if you like this video, let me know down below too. Go hit that like button and maybe even the subscribe button if I have earned your subscription. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good evening. God bless you guys. Keep on digging, keep on picking, and remember, the family that picks together sticks together. God bless you guys.